Alright, homies, we are back with day 3. I tried to adjust this background sound because last time it was very loud. Let's see. The weather's gonna be clear and sunny. Fortune teller. I can hear the spirits whispering something to me. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Sweet. Yeah, but we'll see. It's nice I don't have to water anything. Zoom out a smidge. Check on my chickies. They've gotten bigger. It's nice. It only took 3 days. Tiny looks really happy today. How about Shrimp? They both look really happy. It's a plus. Alright. I just can't believe I have eggs so early. That is... I know it's Meadowlands Farm, but good gracious. What am I supposed to do with it? Alright. We just earned our getting started reward. Now what is this? As you gain experience, you'll discover new crafting recipes to increase profit and make life easier. A scarecrow, for example, will prevent crows from snacking on your precious crops. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. Okay. Robin, the local carpenter, lives north of town. In exchange for raw materials and money, she'll construct new buildings on your farm. If you build a silo, you can start harvesting your own grass with the scythe and store it to feed your animals. Man, I'm so conflicted because part of me wants to go ahead and try to save up for the silo, because as I'm clearing space on my farm, that will come in handy because I'm swiping grass and whatnot. Obviously, I know this isn't grass, this is fiber, but this stuff, as I'm swiping that, I could also be accumulating hay for my animals. But if I use my money to buy more animals, then I can, turn profit quicker, right? It's kind of my conundrum right now. Let's see, what else? We only have chickens, so we don't need milk pail yet. It's quite early in the season for purchasing a heater. Let's see, how much are chickens? 800. Yikes. Dick. You need a big coop. Man, you gotta upgrade your coop that much before you can get more animals. Oh well. I think I am gonna just throw money at crops for right now, though. That's probably not playing very smart into the whole Meadowlands Farm situation, but I want to keep the community center in mind. I feel pretty confident that I will still need all or most of the same community. Oh, found bread. Center items. I doubt the Meadowlands Farm would change that. Here, let me read this. I want to pull a prank on my dad. I'll need green algae. Keep it a secret. Well, would you look at there? We just found some green algae. That's annoying. Some green algae in the trash. So as long as I stumble across Abigail, I can do that. Let's see if I can access the community center now. Yeah, it was locked before. I don't remember when it technically opens. But all that to say, I'm still gonna need some money reserved for these and throw into these crops. You know what I mean? Oh, no, I don't want any of these things. But I do want to look to see, what's the name of this controller, how much these buildings would be. A silo doesn't cost that much. I could just, oh no, I need copper bars. Okay, I think silo will be the next mission. Let's see here. Since it's not like I really have to save up for it, it's just going to be a matter of getting the materials. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. Sebastian and his love of frogs. Alright, while I'm already here, we're going to talk to all these folks, increase our friendship. The rain doesn't stop me from getting a job done. That's great, Robin. Love that can-do attitude. We're insulated from the rest of the world here in Stardew Valley. Maybe that's a good thing. Yeah. I feel like that's a catch-22. It's kind of nice because you don't have to deal with maybe some of the horrors of the outside world, but also you miss out on a lot of beauty from the outside world. I'm sure it also makes the cost of living go up. I know that is a bit of an issue in Iceland because they don't have, like, they have to import a lot of produce and whatnot because their soil isn't super hospitable for a lot of resources. Okay, I would like to talk to Abigail, but I don't know if she's actually going to leave her room today. And I can't go in Pierre's right now, so let's see if I can fish a bit. Nope. I probably will just save a bunch of the trash I collect, because one, there, when we get the little sign, where you can choose your quests and whatnot, there's one of them that, like, you have to collect 100 pieces of trash or something like that. But you can also just hold it until you get your recycling machine. And then you can actually make it into useful things. It's one nice thing about trying to go ahead and just get my fishing skill up is the sooner you do that, the easier the fishing gets, because your little fishing bar size increases. These fish are super chill at least. A lot of smallmouth bass. I thought the salmon came out in the rain. Is that summertime? It might be summertime instead of spring. Or maybe I just can't collect it with this rod. I honestly don't remember what the river jelly stuff is. It might be an edible item. And maybe you can sell it. I don't know. I think this fishing spot has dried up. Yep. Let's move on to the ocean. Oh no. The forever struggle of having such a small backpack to start the game. I went ahead and chopped that up because if it was something cool, I would drop this soggy newspaper. Let's just check our river jelly. Yeah, okay, I can just eat it. I guess I need to go home and drop these items off. I'll check and see how much wood I have, because if I have enough, I'll just craft a chest and put it somewhere around town so I don't have to go all the way back home in order to unload some things. I like to do that kind of around the river so it's easily accessible when you're going to and from the beach or just walking around town. And I should keep one of these with me in case I bump into Abigail. And then I also like to put one in the mines for sure in case I want to offload some things there. Alright. Maybe we'll just collect some more wood because we're going to need this. I think we need this for our silo and just as we make more chests and whatnot. Honestly, wood comes in handy quite a bit. Man, with this crummy axe, it takes a very long time to chop these pieces of wood. Oh, I just noticed this. There's an area up here that it looks like we can access. What is this for? Is it just like a little mountain cliff situation? Oh, that's where our little teleport place is. So if you've never played before, you can use these little teleportation totems so that it will... oh, that's lame. All that wooden materials go where it can't reach it. But you can teleport back when you unlock teleportation totems. Let's see. Looks like that's a piece of wood. How do we feel about ASMR around here? Do we like the sound of the wood chopping or the rain? I think the sound of the rain can be relaxing sometimes, but I'm not crazy about a lot of ASMR sounds, so the wood chopping is not my favorite. I guess I don't really dislike it, but it's not my ideal. Well, I'm almost out of energy, but it's still kind of early. I could just keep getting these little fiber patches because for whatever reason swinging your scythe doesn't consume energy, which I'm not complaining. That works out to my advantage quite a bit, but I just don't know. I'm trying to go without having a ton of plans and just go where the wind takes me. If you're new here, that's the goal of this playthrough, is to not plan out too much. I'm not trying to maximize my time, I'm not trying to maximize my profits. It's just kind of taking it easy. But with that, now I'm kind of like, how do I want to use my time? Alright, I'm gonna have that there. Guess I might as well go ahead and pick up that shell that was down here before. And let's get this rock too. Oh, yikes, I forgot. I can't use any more energy. I'm gonna start getting close to passing out. Let's see who's in the saloon. I'm gonna have to really prioritize finding Abigail tomorrow so I can give her this algae. Maybe I should cook something new and exciting today. Something spicy. Do you like spicy food? Let me know. Hey, kid. You're too young to be moping around in this place like this. Welcome to the Star Drop Saloon. Can I get you anything? I'm good, Gus. Thanks, homie. I've heard rumors of rare and powerful magic rings forged long ago by forgotten civilizations. I'm not sure if it's true or just a fairy tale. Can I open this fridge? Maybe not. I do love the little bits of lore that's hinted at when you talk to the citizens. I need a little warm-me-up to be ready for another cold night on the ocean. Hi, Curly Q. Read anything interesting in the library lately? I'm workshopping some of these voices. We'll see if they stick. Today would be a good day to explore the mines. Who knows, you might find some rare ores. Well, I would, Clint. I would. But, unfortunately, there's still a Joja employee blocking those mines, man. I can't remember. Do you have to interact with the rock in order to trigger the landslide or whatever that knocks the rock out of the way? We'll just cross our bases and make sure. Cross our bases. Cover our bases. That's some little ASMR from the footsteps in the rain. Let's see here. Alright. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope I don't pass out. Ooh, starting to get exhausted. Okay. I don't think that did anything by me trying to whack the stone. Didn't have any kind of sound or anything. A warm rain is a pleasant way to get clean. I love the carefree attitude of Linus. He's very unbothered by his lack of cleanliness. But who knows? He might be one of the cleanest villagers around. Maybe he bathes often in the rivers. Again, I think about Little House on the Prairie. How they, I don't know why I keep referencing Little House on the Prairie. But how they would wash up in the creek and everything. It's like, huh. Yes, that probably worked just fine for people for a while, you know, before there was indoor plumbing and running water and all that good stuff. So, maybe I shouldn't be so judgmental of Linus's way of life. I think I'm just gonna go on to bed. It's getting close to midnight. I'm gonna start getting sleepy. I'm running low on energy. Alright, I was just gonna do one day's worth, but here I am. Fortune teller. Ooh, I see a glimmer within my scrying orb. A shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. It's this living off the land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. This one's for you folks living in Stardew Valley. Check for spring onions southwest of town where the river meets the ocean. You can sometimes find a whole bunch growing right out of the dirt. I just go and collect the spring onions as it's convenient for me. Like if I'm already in those woods, sure. But if not, I'm probably not going to worry with it too much. They don't really sell for that much, if I remember correctly. Which, I mean, I guess in early game, beggars can't be choosers, right? Oh, I should probably talk about, I haven't really sold or shipped much. And that's really just because I'm kind of a hoarder with some things in the game. Like, until I get 10 of every item, I usually don't actually ship anything. Which I know is not very conducive for gaining a large profit quickly. Here we are. I wonder if when I can craft a chair later, if I can be close enough to those things at that point. Oh, I was gonna fill up my watering can while I was over there. Oh well. I'm trying really hard to go with the flow with this, but things like that really bother me when I have in my head that I should do something and then completely forget to go do it when I'm actually in the area. But we are not maximizing our time. If we don't get everything done, that's okay. I could really go for a ripe potato. I'll pay you when you bring it. I'm gonna go ahead and accept the quest, even though there's no way I'll have a ripe potato in 2 days. I don't think I even have any planted right now. But who knows? Maybe I'll just find a potato somewhere. There's another soggy newspaper. Go ahead and dump that bad boy off. Let's see. Pierre's doesn't open until 9, so I'm just gonna fish for another little bit while I wait for it to open. And then I will go buy a few more crops so I can make sure I get all of the spring vegetables for the community center done in this season. And then yeah, we'll just see where the wind takes us after that. It's the downside to having my screen so zoomed out when I fish. It's a little bit harder to gauge where the the fishing bar is. Okay, Penny. You're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. We're very lucky. Sorry, Penny. Can't read, apparently. Okay, Abigail is in her room, unfortunately, and we do not have enough friendship points to go talk to her or to enter her room. Okay, I still need bean starter, potatoes, kale seeds, and the flowers too, although I'm not super worried about those for the start of the season. Start with potatoes. Yeesh. I'll go ahead and just spend it. I like getting round numbers of things. Just do 1 bean starter. The nice thing about bean starters is they'll keep regrowing. I'm happy to buy any produce off you. I'll give you a fair price, of course. You know, it's just so convenient to sell stuff at my house. I don't know what's actually more cost effective. These are the questions I've never really cared to ask before. I wonder if I can get Pierre to cook dinner tonight. I feel you, girl. Cooking is not my favorite. I'm very happy when my husband does it. I'm very happy. I wish you could, like, knock on a visitor's door. Like, come on. Let me in, Abigail. Or come see me. I really wish I remembered how long it takes to access before the mines are accessible, and the community center for that matter. The air is starting to warm up. I'm feeling pumped. Man, I don't know if I'm sleepy or what, but I can't seem to read today. Say I don't know if I'm sleepy or what. I am definitely sleepy. It is a bit past my bedtime, but I've been on the go a lot today and kind of just wanted to be able to wind down for a bit. Let's see, I need to plant 6 things, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll plop you right here. All the vines that take so long to grow, or that continue to grow after they've ripened, it's super inconvenient that you can't, like, walk through them. So I always have to think through where am I least likely to want to walk, and that's where I'll plant those. I'm not just cutting off my path places especially if I'm like about to pass out or something. There's nothing more annoying than walking into like one of those grape starter things that you can't get past when you're about to pass out because it's, you know, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's see. Maybe we'll go check to see if Abigail is available yet. I have to turn this off. Oops. Before I started recording, I edited some of the settings so that hopefully I won't have the music super loud like it was last time. But I forgot that I also wanted to edit those little placement highlights when you can place things down. The saloon can get pretty lively at night. Sometimes we even put a coin in the jukebox. Gail, I have found you. I'm just here for my annual checkup. Don't worry. I'm not I'm not sick. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen that dialogue before. I guess I've never ran into Abigail at the doctor. I wasn't trying to ask if you were pregnant, dear. Didn't even cross my mind. Heh, perfect. Here's your reward, Curly Q. Don't say a word to my dad. Abigail's so quirky. Nutrition is important, so make sure and eat well. Try to increase your vegetable intake. Yikes, I don't know if you really want to increase your vegetable intake these days. I don't know if you've seen the news, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff about this gnarly parasite that's going around across the US. It is making, stomach upset things happen, which, it's from like fruits and vegetables, and it's no good. Make sure you're cleaning your fruits and veggies, guys. I think the music is still too loud. I should probably adjust that as well. I see my little exclamation point is enlarging and shrinking. I don't know how to describe the action that's happening right now, but come on, little fishy. There we go. Got some ideas to sleep on. Yes, that must mean that I have leveled up fishing. Oh, the delivery to Abigail. Duh. Yeah, probably not gonna get that one for Harvey. Still need to do the silo. And then once my farming goes up, I can get, a scarecrow. The clouds look great this time of year, don't they? Yep, they're red. Red. I'm gonna go fish at the river. At the beach. Yikes. I probably should go to bed. I think that is my sign to do so. A lost book. Sweet. We found a lost book. The library's collection has expanded. It's always pretty sweet. One day I'll go and read all of them. There's some pretty cool lore in them. I've read them before, but... Alright, we're gonna zoom in so we can see a little bit clearer when we fish. I'm so curious if folks like to fish it in the game and in real life. I don't like just waiting around for the fish to bite. I get very bored in both, well, mostly in real life. In the game, it's not like it goes that long between bites, you know. But I just more so don't enjoy this mini game as much. I mean, it's not bad. I've definitely experienced worse fishing mechanics in games, but it's infuriating when you're trying to catch one of the legendary fish or something and they're just super erratic and going all over the place. It's like, just be still. But fishing in person, not my thing. Plus, it makes me kind of sad. Like, I'm not a huntress or anything, but I don't like the thought of animals getting hurt. And, I mean, I wouldn't want to fish a hook through my mouth if I was a fish. Someone told me one time, I don't know how true this is or if they were just trying to make me feel better. Sorry, Willie, the spot's taken. I would tell you about my thoughts, but it's a fisherman's secret. Guess I'll move over and let Willie have his favorite spot. Is this his favorite spot? Willie's just fishing over me. This would be super awkward positioning in real life. Not cool, Willie. Can you imagine if someone just walked up that close behind you and cast their fishing rod? Like, personal space, homie. But, as I was saying, someone told me one time that fish don't actually have, like, nerve endings in their, like, mouth, like humans would, so it doesn't actually hurt them to get a hook in the mouth. And I don't know if that's true, and I don't really want to know because I feel like it would just make me sadder. But it's probably not a good reason not to know these things. Keeping your head in the sand to stay ignorant so things don't upset you. Not the best tactic, but I don't know. Delicate balance. Oh, I have a gold star herring. That's pretty sweet. I never do this much fishing in the early game. Come on, I want the chest, but I don't want to lose the fish. But yeah, just trying to go slower, it's enticing. Oh, that stinks. I can't get the lost book even though it's going to the museum because my inventory is full. And, well, maybe I could have. I just didn't try to move it enough. Oh, I see some bubbles up in the upper right corner. That usually means that the fish are quote-unquote biting more. So you get quicker bite rates. But sometimes I try to weigh, is it actually worth it? Because by the time I walked all the way to the shore, it could just be disappearing. But yeah, I didn't know if maybe I could reach it from here, but clearly not. I do kind of like the ocean sounds in Stardew Valley. Sometimes I'll sleep to rain or ocean sounds if I'm having trouble quieting my mind. It always seems to help. I guess we'll get rid of the seaweed. I should probably have offloaded those candles, but my goal was to stick them down as I walked places at night so that it would kind of light my path. It's kind of one thing that I tend to do early game because I really don't like walking at night as it gets darker and darker. I just don't like not being able to see. You can't even see if there's like forageables around, which is more applicable when you're not directly in town, but here we are. What is this over here? Oh, it's rock. Okay. Yeah, probably shouldn't have put as many in town, but that's okay. Tis okay, tis okay. Collect some wood while we have a little bit of energy left. I definitely should have chopped that the opposite direction so it fell away from the border. Oh well. These are the things I'm talking about. It's like I'm trying not to let it get to me, even though I'm not. I've played this enough, I should know better. But yeah, I just sometimes don't think about it in the moment. Because I'm just kind of vibing. Oh, there's a little treasure spot. But I think that was clay. Yeah, it's close to my house. I will dump off all these fish and then go back and collect it, I think. This clay can be pretty useful. This would give me a lot of money if I went ahead and just sold these fish, but I'll save it, man. Gotta collect enough before I can actually sell them off. There we go. Oh, it was coal, not clay. See, this is why we need little candles, so I can see what I'm actually going back for. But it's okay. Not gonna get to finish that. Let's see, what can I craft? I guess I could make more candles, but I don't know if I care enough about that right now. Is there anything that I am willing to part with before getting a lot of that item? I'm probably gonna need to make some more chests and start actually organizing these items. I usually do like a fishing chest. Well, it usually ends up being a couple of fishing chests and like a mines chest for items that you get in the mine, and just random like forageables. Alright, added proficiency. Ooh, I can craft the charcoal kiln. Is that, it turns wood into coal? I don't remember what that does. I don't think I use it very often. Alright, y'all. I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. I need to go to bed. In real life, too.